We're starting to see some across the Central Coast, and it's so green across the area. It's beautiful. It definitely looks like spring, almost summer, and it's going to feel like that over the next couple of days as well. Ridge of high pressure has built back into our area, taking over California for the most part, in the southwest, at least part of the southwest there. And we're going to continue to see this ridge of high pressure building as we head into tomorrow. So that's going to give us even warmer temperatures tomorrow afternoon. We're going to see some 80s for some of those inland locations. It's going to be a warm one, temperatures above average. But again, our temperatures will peak tomorrow. That ridge of high pressure will weaken and flatten out. And as it does, we're going to have an initial cool down on Thursday. But then you'll notice this is a zonal flow that sets up, meaning we're not going to see any major swings over the weekend as far as like major heat waves or major cool downs. We're just going to kind of stay seasonable through the weekend. But that also means we're going to have the return of that cool onshore flow that's going to give us those clouds and cooler temperatures around the coast. But that means our inland areas are going to stay warm and sunny. This is very much like a summer pattern that we see across the Central Coast. It's going to be happening in April. So you could call it that May gray a little bit early, but we don't have to worry about that today. We are waking up to mostly clear conditions. And I say mostly because we are seeing some of those low clouds around the southern eastern portion of the bay. We're getting a few of those low clouds around the northwestern portion of Santa Cruz County, and even seeing those low clouds and fog in the southern portion, that is Salinas Valley. But that's about it. The rest of us are actually waking up to those clear conditions. Hollister, I didn't forget about you. You're also seeing a few low clouds out there if you have that drive from Hollister into Gilroy. We're going to continue to see clear conditions, maybe a few high passing clouds, but that's about it. And it's going to be mostly a clear night overnight. It is possible we could see some of these low clouds returning to our coastal locations, at least on the southern portion of the bay, late tonight, but I'm not expecting them to last, as that ridge of high pressure is going to be a bit drier out there. Temperatures for you today, how about some 70s on the north side of the bay, mid 70s in the San Lorenzo Valley. We'll be in those mid to upper 60s around Davenport, Bonnie Doon, in the Summit area as we head down the coast. Of course, the north side of the bay going to be a little bit warmer. That all has to do with our wind direction. Upper 60s to low 70s. We will be cooling down those. You head south into Marina at 66. Warm though in Salinas at 72, 76 in Hollister. We're also going to be in those mid to almost upper 70s in the Santa Clara Valley, 77 for Gilroy today. Cool spot will be the Monterey Peninsula. We will have those breezy conditions coming off the water. By the way, our water temperature has dropped to about 54 degrees. So when you get that wind coming off of the water, it does act like a natural air conditioner. So Pacific Grove, Pebble, you're only going to be in those low to mid 60s, but the rest of the peninsula will be in those mid to almost upper 60s in a few spots. Carmel, you'll be the warm spot at 68. Up and down the Salinas Valley, this is where we're going to find some of our warmest temperatures today. We're going to be in those mid to upper 70s, nearing that 80-degree mark. Not quite getting there. We will certainly get there tomorrow. We'll be in those mid 70s for Parkfield, San Antonio Valley, Big Sur Coast, and Carmel Valley. Overnight lows will be a touch warmer just because we will have a warmer air mass in place today. Enjoy that sunshine. We're going to have it for the next couple of days. Warmer temperatures yet tomorrow, and then that initial cool down on Thursday. That is also going to create a stronger onshore flow. Once that ridge flattens out, that's going to give us cooler temperatures around the coast as well as more clouds. We're going to continue to see partly cloudy conditions around the coast through the weekend into the early part of next week. Temperatures remaining in those low to mid 60s, but that's seasonable for this time of year. Same thing goes for our inland locations. Initial cool down on Thursday. We're still going to see plenty of sunshine out there. We'll have a few more clouds in the area on Friday. We have a weak disturbance moving through, not going to bring us any rain. And then after that, we're going to continue to see mostly sunny skies with temperatures remaining in those mid to upper 70s for our inland locations.